Call Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, Shalom, and Yahweh Shemel Shai, Barakathum, to the hopefully elect, whomever they may be. Just real quick, got a strike on my my main channel. Was the video dealing with the that I did dealing with Iran and how they were they were showing off their military, just showing their military power. Trying to think of what I might have said in that video for them to take the whole video down. They I didn't get a warning or anything. They just took the video down. And it's a bit disappointing, but at the same time it's faith boosting because just the fact that it's faith boosting because it's just a little, it just lets you know that you're doing something right, because here it is, someone like me, I probably only have like 60 followers. Actually says it right there. So I only have 59 followers on the main channel, so, but nevertheless, just the fact that this word is getting out and it's impacting, it's this word, man, is doing damage, and again, it's just a little, like I said, it's a little disappointing, but it's a little it's faith boosting at the same time, but nevertheless, yeah, they took the video down, so now I'm expecting to receive more strikes and warnings and things of that nature. So I went ahead and the second channel here is Yawakal Ibad 2. All right, it's the same name as the first channel, just with the number 2. It's the same name, just added the number 2. Yawakal Ibad 2. So Lord's will, go ahead and subscribe to the second channel, just in case the first channel gets shut down, because either way, nevertheless, the word's going to continue to come out. All right, I'm going to continue to make channels to feed and edify the flock of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Nevertheless, and this is also further proof that the famine of the word is approaching quickly, because again, someone like me, all right, I don't have much of I don't have a big following like the apostles and all their elders and on down, so someone, for them to come at me, like I said, it's just more proof that the famine of the word is right around the corner. All right. I watched the brother, did a video pretty much going into how they're pretty much going to start taking down posts and videos on Facebook and YouTube and other platforms about people talking against, like so-called conspiracy theorists, people talking against the vaccine and anti-vaxxers and stuff like that. So again, it's no surprise, we expecting more strikes and to get more of these warnings or whatnot. But again, nevertheless, the word's going to continue to come out until Yahweh Shemel Shai retracts his prophets. So, you want to get into a few precepts. First, I'm going to go to Amos, the 8th chapter. Amos, the 8th chapter, starting at verse 11. All right. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh." Okay. Now, yeah, there is an actual famine that's going to come, dealing with, actual bread and water, food. But this famine, this famine is also going into, this word, this truth, and this knowledge. All right, because again, the time is coming where Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to retract his prophets. All right, because right now we're in the time of pretty much this is the time of mercy and grace, the time period to get it together. Get yourself built up in this thing. All right, because when Yahweh Shemel Shai closes that door of mercy, all right, when the spiritual ark, Noah's ark, is sealed, all right, and that door is shut, man. It's sealed. That's it. All right, because the time is going to come where the same people that are scoffing and mocking at the prophets now, all right, those are going to be the main individuals seeking after the prophets, and they're going to be searching all through the web and looking for videos, trying to get information, right? But during that time, it's going to be too late. All right, so this is the famine the famine of the word that's approaching. All right, as Esau, we know that they're about to bring down martial law and shut this place down. All right, you won't have the prophets out there on the highways and the byways anymore. The internet's about to be shut down. All right, this is the famine of the word that is talking about. All right, people trying to get this information, but again, in that time, it's going to be too late. All right, because now is the time to be getting built up and getting all, getting fed and getting this information. All right, because Jake has a habit of doing something at the last second. They have a habit of procrastinating and trying to get things done when it's too late. And again, that's the time that's going to come when everyone's going to, be looking for answers and trying to seek the prophets, but it's going to be too late, man. All right, so from there, I'm going to go to, because, again, here it is, the prophets, we give this word, and it's through the Spirit, of course, but, we preach this word, it's given freely. You don't got to pay no fees or anything. We give this word out of love and sincerity. Again, because it's all about feeding the flock of Yahweh Shemel Shai at the end of the day. But you got these rebellious jakes, man. They take this thing for granted, man. And where was I gonna go? Isaiah 55, starting at verse 1. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yea, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price." Okay, because if the understanding, all right, this word is likened unto milk, it's likened unto honey, it's likened unto wine, it's likened unto water. All right, it's likened to all these things. So again, because now we're in the times where Jake is starting to wake up. They starting to ask a lot of questions, right? And you got a lot of Jakes out here. They're just, getting this information just to be nosy. They don't really do nothing with it. Some Jake, they might have a platform. So, they watch the Hebrew Israelites and get certain information and bring it back to their, to their platform to make it seem like they're, some high prophet, some awesome being, like they came up with this information, right? The Apostle Elder Ramlab, he just recently did a video talking, going into that a little bit, because people are definitely watching the prophets. People are the Hebrew Israelites are definitely the talk of the town. All right, everyone knows about the Hebrew Israelites, but again, people get this information, and they just sit on it. They don't really do nothing with it. They don't take the time out to build themselves up or anything. But again, this is something, is given freely. You don't have to, pay a fee or anything, reading on, it says, "Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness." So again, because more so, this internet, man, it was created, and the age of information, right? This internet was pretty much set up for this word to be preached throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, because if you look at just GMS alone, all right, Great Millstone, there's camps all around the world. All right, you got GMS in Holland, Australia, they're everywhere. GMS is everywhere. You know, and again, just talking about GMS, just GMS alone, but there's Hebrew Israelites everywhere, woken up around the world, man. All right, and that was via the internet. And again, this truth, man, is done damage, and it's doing a lot of damage. So this is why Esau, Edom, all right, they're about to shut the internet down. They're about to declare martial law and retract this word, basically, which ultimately is from Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, because the time of mercy, man, the doors are closing quickly. All right, I jump down to verse um verse 6. It says, "Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near." And again, this is the time to be seeking Yahweh Shem Shai, getting all this information that you can, building yourself up, all right, while the time is short, because the devil, all right, that great wrath, man, he's about to come down, and he's about to come down with that great wrath, man. And again, this is why they're about to shut everything down. There's been talks lately about a EMP attack, right? Blackouts, all right. And again, when these things start happening, and this is when people are gonna be like, oh shit, those Hebrew Israelites, they were right. They weren't crazy after all. And that's when they're gonna be trying to look for the videos and look for the prophets, but it's gonna be too late, man. People are talking about, the first shutdown earlier this year, all right. Well, actually, they're talking about the next shutdown, all right. How it's gonna, pretty much be a, it's gonna be a test, and people, they talk like people talk with some type of optimism, like, oh, we need to prepare, get ready for the test and this and that. Well, I say, the first shutdown, that was the test. The playtime was over. All right, we're about to head into the real thing. How many tests, how many pop quizzes do you think you're going to have before before the actual test? We already had the test. Esau, they got all the information pretty much that, they're gathering up all this information, rather, right? They pretty much, they know how everyone's going to react, and they watch the people's reactions and everything. So again, because Esau, he's getting ready to make his move, man. All right, and again, the times of trying to inquire of the prophets, the Lord, that's about to be over with. Yahweh Shem Shai, he's about to retract his prophets. All right. So this is why, again, it's important to get this knowledge in you while you can. That famine of the word. So yeah, once again, my second channel, first channel got a first strike. So just go ahead and babaqasha, Lord's will. Y'all call Ibad too, if you don't mind. And nevertheless, man, this word is going to continue to be preached through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. So with that, to hell with this place, man. Let Esau do what he's got to do so we can get the hell up out of here. So again, man, Yahweh Shem Shai, a brakathum to you brothers and sisters. May the blessing of election be upon you and your household. Shalom.